Well, I just started hiking and I didn't even realize that I didn't start the video. So yeah, I camped up on top of the mountain by myself again. There were a few other people that went by and, oh, spiderweb, God, no. They were hiking down to the next lean-to, which was another 3.5 miles. And I probably could have done it, but my pack was really heavy because I planned on staying up here, so I just didn't feel like it. It was fine. No animal issues or anything like that. God, spiderweb, oh no. I have to put my bug net on. Spiderwebs in the face, that's the worst feeling. So as of right now, I checked out. There's one lean-to. It's 12 miles away, so it's pretty far, which wouldn't normally be that big of a deal, but there's about 3,000 ascent today and 3,000 descent. It's gonna be rough on the legs, so we'll just have to see what happens. So here's the view that I didn't get on the other side. That's amazing. All right, I just gotta show this real quick. This is the downslope, just rocks. Nothing but rocks all the way down. And it keeps going. There's a blaze down there. Whew, this is brutal so far. This is just going down the mountain I slept on. This is the second snake I've seen in, a minute. You move. There you go. Another one. Man, today is gonna be a slow day. I'm not gonna be worried about time or anything like that. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the 12 miles with the terrain. I mean, right now it's fine. Right now it's fine. But the amount of ascent and descent that I have today, and then the rocks, it's gonna be brutal. I may be pushing like 1 mile an hour. And if that's the case, that's a 12-hour day. I wouldn't get there until 7. So I'll just have to see where I'm at once it starts getting darker. I'm not gonna worry about rushing or anything. I don't wanna cause an injury. I'm still dealing with one pinky toe is good. The other pinky toe, not so much. It had a big blister that popped and peeled. And now it's raw. I got some mole skin. I got that put on there and I taped it. And then I got my toe sock liners, like doing everything I can. And I'll just have to take it easy, see what happens. Found a grouse. He's way back in there now. And where is it? Oh, there he went. Yeah, he's quick. Oh man. So this is basically level right there. And that's the grade I'm going down. It's like the only way to really tell on camera. This landscape is getting rough. Well, finally made it to water. And I gotta go that way. Okay, so this was an intense one. Getting down off of that rock was a struggle, but after that it's okay. It's just that rock is so big. Just got water. I drank a little bit and then I noticed that I had a floaty in there in the good water. So I went ahead and did a back flush on the Sawyer for the first time, which I guess is about time because it's almost been 2 weeks. But I'll do it again once I get to Monson. But yeah, I filled up on water here and then I got the electrolyte tablets in there now. But just ahead is the shelter that some other people were staying at last night. So I'm actually gonna stop there for a break, take off my shoes, all that stuff, get some food. And I feel like I've been going really slow, like really taking my time, but that's 3.5 miles. I still did it in 2 hours. I guess it's not as bad as I thought, but my feet feel bad. Either way, that's the next stop. Well, made it to the next lean-to. I need to pay attention to the names of them more. I just haven't been. But of course, nobody's here. So just hiking solo. I'm about to take off my shoes, chill out for like 30 minutes probably. They do have that same stream. There's a sign that says water right there. So I'll probably just hydrate, eat some snacks, and lay back. That's my plan for now. All right, so I just looked at Gut Hook and I'm still 8.2 miles away from the campsite that I'm trying to make it to. And that'll be 12 miles today. I still have 3,100 feet of elevation, or ascent, 1,200 feet of descent. It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one, especially with it being over 8 miles. Hopefully I can make it there, because if I do, then that means that I can kind of relax the next day. But if I don't make it that far, then I'll have a short day today and then I'll feel like I need to make it up tomorrow. I don't know. I'll just have to see how my feet feel. I feel like the landscape has changed in Maine so much in such a short amount of time. It's crazy. Just look at this. I mean, even from what I started on today, coming down that mountain, I'm sure I'm gonna get back to it going up the next mountains. And yes, I said mountains. I think there's like 3, if I do the entire 12 miles, could be 3 big peaks, I think. It's crazy. See, and then we're back to stuff like this. It's crazy. Everything was going so smooth. Hey, can you quiet down, please? I'm trying to take a video, thanks. Man, I'm probably gonna have to take my pack off for this one. That's crazy. Jeez. Why? Why? Yeah, I went back and looked. There wasn't another one. I mean, this is still the trail. You might need to update this one. Just been somebody doing trail maintenance. Here's another one. Look at that. He said that he's out here cleaning stuff up. He was hiking with his little daughter. But all these trees have been falling down. He said that all these fell down like a couple years ago. Just all happened at the same time. It's crazy. But hopefully I don't have too much more of that, because that's... It's not horrible, kind of annoying really. But yeah, look, they got to chop up all the trees. Man, he was carrying a huge bag of mulch too. Big bag of mulch. I don't know how heavy that would be, but it was the size of my pack, just filled with mulch. Oh man, I thought I was getting close. I am still 1.6 miles away to my next break stop. Not to the end by any means. I still have 7 miles to where I was hoping to get to. At the rate I'm going, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm gonna go the rest of this 1.6 to the next lean-to, which will only be 7 miles on the day, but my feet are killing me. I'm gonna take a long break there. I'm gonna hydrate as much as possible, because that's one of the last sources of water for a while too. So I'm gonna have to reevaluate everything once I get there, because it's only like halfway up the mountain, I think. But the ascent that I have to do to get to that lean-to is 884, which is a lot. But going to the campsite that I was looking at staying is still over 2,000 ascent, and then some descent in there too. It's still kind of early, so I mean, I could just take a long break. I could take an hour if I needed to and still probably be okay for the entire day. Struggling today. I haven't had as much water as I needed to, because water's been a little scarce. I'm still just working on like my second bottle, really. That's it. So when I get there, that's why I'm saying I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna drink probably like 2 liters while I'm sitting there. And then I'm probably gonna have to do what I did last night, get a liter of clean and a liter of dirty and go from there. But I'll see how it goes. While I'm sitting here taking a break, I thought this was interesting. On Gut Hook, the mountain I stayed on last night, there were people writing on there talking about the Glory Challenge. And apparently that is for northbounders to make it 50 miles in one day and make it to the Baxter State Park sign. That seems crazy to me. 50 miles? Like, I know they've had the entire trail and this is like the end for them, but 50 miles in one day, that just seems ridiculous. And I know it's technically easier terrain once you get past that mountain. Just heard something. It's still rooty and rocky and all that stuff, so I don't know. It just seems crazy to me. Hey, who knows? Maybe by the time I hit Georgia, I can do 50 miles in one day. I'm dying. This is some of the steepest stuff. Look, that's the trail behind me. Here's it going down. Look at that. It's like straight up. I am sweating so much right now. I'm so glad it's cooler and it's not 90 degrees again. And we got a breeze. I'm gonna be optimistic and say I'm halfway there. I doubt it. It's intense. As long as I can take breathers, I think it'll be fine. But water is gonna be an issue. I'm glad I found that spring right before climbing this, because I would have been dying. Reached the flat part. A little bit of a breather. Today's been a hard day. So I've only gone 7 miles today. I just now made it to the lean-to. That last mile and a half was just brutal, and I was just on autopilot. Just keep going. I'm here. I'm taking a long break if I continue. I may stay here because one, my toes have not been feeling great at all today, so I don't know if I should proceed on or not. I need to look. I'm pretty sure it's like 5 more miles if I was going to continue. Yeah, 5 more miles. I mean, right now, I don't, well, at least to the one that I was thinking of. I think there's one that's shorter, but it would still be like 3. I just don't know. I don't know. I just need to sit here. I might take a nap. I need to eat some food, drink a lot of water, and reevaluate. I think I can go up this next mountain and then down, and there's tent sites right off of a little path thing. It's not gonna be a shelter or anything like that. I haven't stayed at a freaking shelter. Well, no, I take that back, I did once, yeah. If I do that, it's going straight up the entire way except for like a brief pause, and it's 1,200 feet ascent. I think what I just did was like 800 or 850. And it about killed me. So I think if I go up that, that's as far as I can do as far as going up, because my body's about done. But I think I could do that if I take a little break here. I could do that, go up that, go down, and then I'd be at a tent site, or at least have some kind of tent site. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because if I don't do it now, I gotta do it tomorrow. And that's how I'm gonna look at it. It's like, I could either start my day with a very intense climb, or I could get the worst part of it over now and then have an easier day tomorrow. It would be a lot easier. Still ups and downs, but not as steep. Maine doesn't like switchbacks. No, they don't. Okay, having second thoughts already. If I only go the halfway, there's no water. So if I continue to the tent site, that's like an actual campsite that I was originally planning for the 12 miles today, I would end with water, so I wouldn't have any issues there. Either way it goes, I'm gonna have to take a liter of dirty water up with me anyway, and I would run the risk of being out of water for like dinner and breakfast, which I guess isn't a huge deal because I don't necessarily need to cook with water. I mean, I have bars is what I'm saying. But I was looking at the elevation, so I'm about to have to do 1,200 feet elevation just to climb this one mountain. Well, the entire way to the campsite that I was originally looking at is only 1,900 elevation. So it's another 700 feet, but that's split over 2 mountains after I get over this first one. My feet are hurting, but I'm slow going anyway, going up the mountains. So I feel like, because the biggest obstacle now is the elevation, because that last one about killed me. But I'm about to go get like a liter of water. I'm just gonna drink as much as I can while I'm here, and then I think I'm gonna do it and just go for it and go all the way to the campsite. Worst case, if I absolutely need to stop, then I have that other place as an option. I just think the best bet right now is just to go the rest of the way to the campsite. It's another 5.4 miles. I think it's just the thought of it. I was like, I know I'm about to have to climb this mountain up here, and the thought of doing another 5.4 miles, I think it's just getting to me. But I think once I start, I'm like, I gotta do it. Hey little chipmunk. Let's see how close I can get to you. Are you weary of me? Hi. Hello. Okay, bye. Oh, you didn't leave. You're a big old chipmunk. You been eating camper food? Mm-hmm. Well, here's the water source. Looking so magical. Goes down that way. Whew. All right, I have started back on the trail. It's gonna be intense, but I think I need to do it. I actually ran into 3 people. They were there. They came up while I was taking a break. One of the guys I saw at the lodge when Tom was going home. So they've been booking it and they're smoking me. So I'm about to get passed by all 3 of them. before I even make it to the campsite, but it is what it is. I'm about to make the rest of this Gatorade mix. Thank you, Trail Angels. And that's what's gonna get me up this mountain. Oh yeah, I forgot, but this is pretty funny. We were talking about Tom, him climbing Katahdin, and they knew about Viking too, and they said that at the lodge, they've been calling him Vertigo Tom. I guess, Tom, you have options for your trail name now. There you go. I think I've made it to the little break spot. So there should be a viewpoint coming up soon, which is actually pretty good if that is where I am. It went by a lot faster than I thought. I'm dying right now, but I want to say that was like a third of the climb that I got to do. So 2 more of those. That's it. 2 more. Wow. But downside is I gotta go up there. That's Katahdin back there. See? Wow. It actually went up a little bit after I said next stop is a viewpoint, but it wasn't that bad. So I was actually a third of the way up, which makes me feel really good. I mean, you see how tall the mountain is, but the view is incredible. Yeah, I like the look of this. There's not so much climbing it. It's really not that bad. I'm just exhausted. I really am. I think I'm getting close though. Once I get to the top, I'll take a break. It should be easier to get to the campsite the rest of the way. These steps are never ending. I thought I was done with them, and then bam. Now what is this? Almost there. Every time I think I'm there, I'm not. I gotta be close though, because I can see the view. I'm hoping it's just right there. Well, the trees are getting smaller. That's a good sign, right? This is pretty cool though, how it's the landscape's turned out to be. That's all you get, okay. I'm at the top and my feet are about done. Today's been a rough day. I've been trying to call KN too, but it's just very weak signal, so I can't talk to her either. But here's the view. And that's Katahdin. All right, I may have changed my mind about the whole 4-mile thing, and it's like another mile to this area that does have tent sites, and I may just stay there and I'll just save my water and not cook a dinner, eat the stuff that I don't need water for. My feet are done. This day has killed me. This has been the roughest one so far for me. It's mainly my feet, but going up the hill or mountain, this is a mountain, going up this mountain has just been exhausting. I'm about to get up and go this last mile, and I'm going down, so now it's gonna kill my knees as well. I'm gonna be so sore after this. And I got the hiccups. Awesome. And here's the other side. We're gonna be going along those mountains down there. I just gotta survive all these rocks. These are not helping my feet at all. All right, view from the other side. And probably last one for a little bit because I'm about to go back in the trees. I haven't been recording. I've just been focusing on getting down, but here's what I've been doing. But going this way. I'm 0.2 miles away. Okay, I made it down to the trail. I did not make it to the campsite. It's still another 2.8 miles away. And I did 9.5 today. I just can't do anymore. My feet are done. They are incredibly sore, and I was dealing with a very bad blister on my left foot. I just couldn't do it. Today was a very rough day. I think this is the roughest one that I've had so far. Maine is breaking me down for sure. It's breaking me down. But yeah, I mean, there is no way that I'd be able to do the other 2.8 miles. I would have to sit for like an hour, and it's 5:45 now. There's no way. It'd probably take me 2 hours to do the rest of it, and I don't feel like setting up in the dark or anything like that, so I'm just calling it. I'm just hoping that tomorrow my feet will be a little bit better. I know I'm going to be incredibly sore from climbing that first mountain today too. Luckily, as I said, the next two don't seem that bad, but tomorrow's a new day and it's only 2.8 to that campsite, so I haven't even looked at anything past that. I just want to make it to Monson. That's it. Make it to Monson. I know I'm taking 2 nights at Shaw's, have an entire day of just laying down. I don't know. If I still have blister issues when I do get there, I may need to take more than just one day. If I gotta do it, I gotta do it. If I got blisters like that, then I can't just keep going. They're not gonna heal. So anyway, yeah, I didn't show a whole lot on the way down, and it reminded me a lot of Katahdin. Today, in general, reminded me of Katahdin. It is not fun. And I was hoping to FaceTime Can on the top just to show her the view, but I couldn't get that to work either. I didn't have enough service. I had enough for a phone call, like perfectly fine, but nah, video chat, nope. Well, that is it for this very rough day. Sorry if I seemed negative at all. I'm just exhausted. Tomorrow's a new day, and I will see you tomorrow.